Now that Mrs. Moore's family
Whoa.
ditched cable.
Did not expect an ad to randomly play. Alright. After that, Night of Fiery Passion. I got a buff. Wow, I feel blessed for quite some time after the things that we did. Not as good, Spurs. That was awkward. Yeah, there's a lot of horses. Should I try a race? I mean, I know I'm gonna lose, but I'll try it.
Greetings. I'll race. Thy will? The race is from here to Nabokov Mill. That's down the path there, and to the right after the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike. And behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and you'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best. None of us can beat him. But if you manage to, fuck it.
That's fair.
Great. I'll call her. God be with you.
Greetings.
There now.
Whoops.
Quick.
Can I cheat?
Old bold dirty filthy Baldman just followed.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Well, that's what I get for trying to cheat. Come on, you're fine.
Go. Quick.
Sorry, I don't mean to spur you so much.
Quick. Quick.
Can I rub side? No, that might not be right.
Keep it up.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, I failed this. I can't like full on abuse the horse.
Quick.
A lot of time's passed. Sir Hans's meeting is most likely over.
Or else I'll get
Should wait
bucked
for him at
off.
the stables.
Quick.
Whoa!
Well, you gave it a go, but I reckon you could beat him. Getting away from his guard duty. Hurtle won the race. But all credit to you, sir. You rode well.
It's a good thing you've come. We're all excellent. My favorite retainer
fishy is
and
going on.
protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
Fucking hell, Hans. You can be glad you're alive.
Is there something wrong?
You bet there is. The whole fortress has been taken over by bandits. They attacked it and took Sir Yaramir prisoner. They're pretending to be his garrison. And you didn't speak to Nebak, but to their chief. Thank Christ they didn't take you prisoner as well.
What?
I found the real Nebak in jail. I swear to God it's all true. We have to disappear as quickly as possible, before they take us captive as well.
Oh, shit! Well, then we better leave right now. You can explain it properly on the way.
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. I was somewhat afraid they might send someone after us. Especially after what you said on the way about Sir Yaramir being a prisoner. It was clever of you to sniff out the deception, Henry. I'll take my hat off to you. Lord von Bergov must be informed.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry,
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaramir? How many of his men can I count on?
None, my lord. The situation is worse than you can imagine. Nebakov Fortress has been taken over by bandits, and Sir Yaramir is their prisoner.
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Yaramir. While I negotiated with him, Henry found out the truth.
They attacked the fortress at night. They managed to climb the rock in the lower part of the fortress and scale the fortifications. Sir Yaramir and his garrison had no chance.
A bold move, that. It's a pity the bastards didn't break their necks trying. But their luck has run out now. I shall make sure of that.
Sir Yaramir urgently requests that you send a force to Nebakov and free him.
I will, of course. The news might actually be better than it seems. At last, we know where to strike. They thought they would gain a foothold, but instead they walked into a trap. Nebakov will be easy to besiege. We will set out when we have enough men mustered. That heap of sticks will not last a day against my knights.
You can count on us, sir.
I should hope so. I'm sure young Lord Capon is eager to demonstrate his valor in the field. And just maybe, Henry, you will win your knight's spurs.
We will support you in the field, of course. But before we take the fortress, I'm very keen to finish the business we came about.
There will be time enough for that. There are several loose ends to tidy up before we attack Nebakov. You have proved yourselves most capable. So I will let you take care of it. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. If he doesn't sing, he is of no use to us anyway. We need to know who he is in league with. Because it is not possible that they could evade us for so long without local support.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Oh, I learned a lot.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of it.
I'm glad you have already surprised me once or twice. So I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything, something that might put us on the trail of those?
I'm afraid I can't help you there. While you were away, I spent my time,
That's true. And you, Henry?
Nomads have settled at Vidlak.
I know. I met their voivod. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. But they have a chance. Now, my personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as... So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, you will most likely find him at the sword fight. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory as a token of my...
Thank you, sir.
I was hoping I could talk to him more about the other stuff, not just, and that's it.
I wanted to...
What is that?
Where is the...
Down in a cellar.
I think I'll go...
Off you go.
Oh. There you go. Excuse me.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
No. Time to go down towards Japan. Oh man, this is getting gritty. BRB. Alright, do your thing. Alright, let's do some torturing, I think. Where's the other guy? Where are you?
I'm
Where-
sorry.
Guess I can't talk to you. Okay.
Damn it. Christ almighty.
It's this guy I can talk to, right?
Lord Bombergov sent me.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have... In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons.
I'll take a longsword.
A true swordsman's weapon. Good choice. Having the right armor for your choice of weapon wouldn't go amiss. I don't think Lord von Bergov will mind if I give you something extra.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you want to train your combat skills, after all, any weapon is...
What are you doing at Trusky?
I'm from Prague, but I don't have your talent for trouble. I mean, you almost ended up on the gallows.
Man, that was just a bit of a misunderstanding.
I guess so, yeah.
That band that's been raising...
Aye, so I've heard.
Got a nice
At
mustache.
any rate, You sure have a merry lord.
My lord is who he is, and I serve him for better or for worse.
And then you pay for his mistakes, eh? I know how that is. I served him...
Really? You look like a noble to me, and well studied too.
Aye. That's what 3 years at a university will do to a person. But that's all in the past now.
You studied at the Prague University?
Aye. But my sword lessons have come in handier. That's why I'm here now. Von Berghoff hired me as a personal guard and as a teacher of the local garrison.
Really?
That's no problem. I'll show you a few tricks. But you're not part of the garrison.
I mean, I got enough money to...
I'm certain you know a few
Yes. I learned from the pro... Let's get started.
I'd like to learn...
Why not? As you can probably figure, I like the longs. Our grandfathers didn't use them, but I'll be happy to show you how to handle... As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has 2 blades, and thanks to your second hand on the hilt, you can quickly spin it. These are exactly the techniques. Now come and try it if you...
I'd like to learn...
What would you like?
This seems like...
Let's get started.
Up, left.
I'm sorry.
Let's fight.
Come by another time.
One.
God bless. God be with you.
Good evening, my friend. What do you need?
Would you like to...
What game would
Wagoners.
Let's...
And with you. Mischief again.
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this, Miller Bolshka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what?
Damn it, I'm
Somebody did him in
fucked.
and chucked him into the water.
But the river
Alright, good
there
game,
has
babe.
a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down.
Right, let's see. Give me a common longsword, which is also still crap compared to the longsword I made. Alright, let's go torture some fools. Alright, go talk to Lord Capon first. Is he farther upstairs? Oh, he's not. Alright, guys.
Curry!
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can.
Alright, let's go. We doing this?
I've been...
And? Are you...
Let's do it.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
I'm Henry.
My name is Henry. And this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Lord von Bergov, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish? Who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Where's that band of yours hiding?
Oh, apparently I
You're
know.
playing the hero here, but we already know where you rats are holed up.
You don't know shit.
We know it's Nebakov.
What? How could you know?
We were there. How did you manage that?
Old Nabak is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you!
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
If you act sensibly, I'll put a word in for you with Lord von Bergov.
Well, I suppose that can't hurt. Fuck! I don't know him personally!
Say his name.
They call him Jan! But that's all I know, for fuck's sake!
One more time. Is there an Istvan among you?
I don't remember.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean, odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he, or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
To hell with you. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Berghoff wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Korva!
The name! Say the name!
Olda! Sabine!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Berghoff? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all kinds of support every night.
She's dead.
You still have a chance to put an end to all of this. Just tell us what you know. Well then, what's it gonna be?
I heard he's some nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ!
I believe him.
Fine. I'll believe you.
Trying to do this without torture.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
Nah, you're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to... you know...
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes. Good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semin? Gnarly?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
What do I do? Do we turn him in or not?
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semin's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Berghoff trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
Alright, we'll keep quiet about it. Doggo? That goes the wrong way. Probably. This place is a maze. Oh, ladies.
What do we have here?
Good day, sir.
Hey, I'm not. Okay. Hey, talk to. Hey, I got information. Hey, Oh, hey, Hans. Hey, sir, I got information about the torture. So, sir, about the torture.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. But he's only one man. I'm more in...
We've confirmed the information about Nebakov. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your men throughout the region.
And us as well.
We will take care of them soon.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That doesn't sound right to me. Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, sir.
Nobody could be such a fool as to stand against you, sir.
Perhaps.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast.
All right,
we will
kept
wait
quiet about
until
it.
my vessels in the vicinity muster up, and then march on the Nebakov.
Certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that, could we discuss that matter of ours?
Ah. Soon I shall throw a feast, so we can discuss the plan of attack with the other lords. Of course, you shall be my guests. But now, go and rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes, sir. Very well, sir. Henry, come for me this evening. We'll go there together.
Watch out, you're approaching a key point in the story. Once you talk to Capon, free access to the world will be restricted for a while. All side quests except Demons of Trotsky can be completed later. Yeah, I don't think I really have any side quests. Or more side quests. Hey Hans, can you hold the door? Excuse me. What was that noise?
Good to see you.
Wanker! Too slow!
They're fighting. Oh, that guy's getting beat up.
Too slow!
The luck is on my...
Greetings.
I'd like to look...
What are you...
I'd like to hear.
I'll tell you some
Good sir. Well, good.
My scholarship leveled up. And the fundamentals of medicine. Anybody?
Greetings, friend.
I'd like to play.
What game?
I actually.
You guys are all poor. I don't want to play against you. Alright, hopefully can sell off a few things tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
God grant your health.
What are you doing in my room?
You silly doggy.
Did you just call me a silly doggy? Nope. I wanted to talk to the guy.
I'd like to discuss.
Where? Finally! I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Let's talk about the.
Hi, you're excellent. You made a fine purchase.
And I made 10 groshens. Ask me why I wouldn't close on me.
Sir?
Alright, let's do this thing, I think.
Welcome.
My body is in need.
What's a lip?
Prepare me up.
Excellent.
Let's talk about.
Certainly.
Is this enough?
Well, if. Excellent. I hope
Right.
you enjoyed your stay.
Oh, thank you.
Here, Mutt.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Just want a nice eat before I go and start killing some fools.
This one is sharpened already.
Alright, let's do this thing. Where's Sir Capon? like a lonely person.
Do you know when von Berg...
I'm not a soothsayer. I reckon he'll announce his plan to his
What can we do in the meantime?
Wait? What else? Try to come and pick me up this evening, before the...
Have you heard?
I haven't... Come and pick me up.
Is that good enough? Is that not enough time?
You haven't... Oh, don't come and pick me up this evening.
You have a kind master, eh? Much?
What if the water makes me sick?
Why would it make you sick? That's just silly superstition. Here's some money. Now be so kind as to run along to the bar.
What crap is... Where's Hans?
I need to plow too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on Lord's Day? You're not gonna plow on Sunday.
How'd you get back here?
You haven't... Oh, come and pick me up.
God bless.
Is it evening in the morning?
Christ, pardon me.
You've come just at the right time.
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small...
You're not looking forward to this?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out, and above all, I want to put that lying fraud from...
That makes two of us. We'll get him.
I hope so. And I'd rather get this...
I'll get back to enjoying life without the tiresome duties of a nobleman.
You bet. We'll live it up when we get back home. But now, let's go and hear what Sir Otto has to say to us.
I'm hoping for some good drink and crispy roast meat while we listen.
Let's go then, before there's nothing but bones and empty pitchers left.
Oh, this is the banquet. Am I still in armor or am I in my fancy clothes?
Lord Capon and his page.
And I'm still in clothes.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebokov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Redzig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunately.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your Chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age.
I see.
But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ori.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else, lad?
Oh, I leveled up my speech. Oh, yeah, then I'll be strong.
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
Certainly.
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the...
Correct. And that is...
What about the League of Lords?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone without exception. And that is why each one of us has to consider you can show what you can do tomorrow.
We'll make short work of them.
I'll try not to let you...
Certainly. We will talk...
Junger Mann, komm her!
What's the discussion about, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nebakov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nebak. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder,
That puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, that strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play that?
I understand. Let's play then. But I'm warning you.
We'll see about...
A sinful fish. Only yesterday, it was flapping around in the air.
So it wasn't a fish?
No, just chicken stuffed with crayfish.
Ich hoffe, das Glück steht mir bei. Show me what you've got, lad.
I got you.
The cook is a woman, my lady, and she's worth her weight in gold.
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time.
Sometime. That's what I'm talking about, Janet. That's how you have to play.
Das ist nicht möglich.
That was a good game, friends.
Aye. Every game.
Ah, Lady Fortune gives and takes by turns. A few
But you're still in debt to me, though.
Well, that's true. No offense, friend.
I'd like to have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
My boy, even the sparrows in the eaves are serenading your escapades.
Are you trying to threaten me?
Lord Capon's servant.
Good lad.
You've got more important things on your plate than I do, Henry. Stop faffing about.
I'm sorry. I don't know your name.
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once,
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. I'd love to hear about adventures.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best. Our friend Margrave Jobst would like to end this absurd war. That's why he sent us here to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
They chased us into the rocks, but we escaped.
Very good. But why not go into a bit more detail?
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly, my lady. I'll be...
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentleman will excuse. It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so we'll walk. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of...
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
No.
I understand. A pity, though.
Let's go back to the banquet, my lady.
A beautiful moment, but now it's past.
Excuse me.
Good God! The poor lad! Every day!
But you enjoyed the milk-fed suckling pigs too, no?
Pigs are pigs. Don't be bashful. Come to us.
Nice to meet you. But who do I have the honor of talking to, gentlemen? Seems you already know my name.
Aye, we heard something about you. Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapades, if what they say is true.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Olbram, and this is Yeshek of Bor.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking about the Finger of God.
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Olbram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye. Once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and Margrave Jobst. Now we're just waiting for Lord von Bergov's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make peace with the League of Lords.
Aye. And free our king from captivity.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war with Wenceslaus just a year ago.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take Nabarkov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebag doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hood in a trice, and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from his cellar.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will cost him.
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
about his cousin? He used to be everywhere.
What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something? Come on, Henry. You can have a drink afterwards.
Fine.
What is it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Berghoff. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I get that, but you gave von Berghoff your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
Good night.
Ah, our hero from the pond.
We have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. But I'll pay him back for his jokes soon enough.
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt.
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her clothes. When I sang beneath her window one evening, they all thought it was hilarious. And that twit threw lilacs down to me from...
How do you want to get your revenge?
Nothing of the sort. No violence. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
Well, that sounds like a pretty cruel joke.
He's bound to have it in the chest next to his bed.
Ah.
Well, the most important thing is that everyone sees I'm here, but all you have to do is bring it to me unobserved.
Careful! Is worth his weight in gold. Isn't that so?
Of course. If I may say so.
Okay, okay. We'll be back with the ring.
Bit chilly.
Blessings.
You get up even higher.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yep, I'm leaving. Oh, wrong way.
So what's it going to be? Piss off.
I'm going.
Correct, you nightcrawler.
Oh, you're still saying like, okay. I think it's this place. I don't know how I got away with that, but whatever.
Ah, here it is. Florian's ring.
Come on.
Damnation.
Filthiest man alive.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Nope. Nobody saw a thing. Went the wrong way. I'm ready to play the prank.
Here's Florian's ring. What next?
Excellent, my friend. Now we'll plant it on that damsel to Florian's right. The young one who never...
Right.
I'd be delighted to, my friend. That scoundrel deserves it. He'll be the butt of the joke, so no mercy, and joking is... God be with you.
The old abbess found out, you see, ancient and...
I have a little gift.
Oh, how sweet.
One shy friend.
Ooh.
To dedicate a few verses to your...
What? I know that ring. Florian. What's going on? What are you... Fool? You know him. You wanted to cheat on me. No, it's not... Two-faced cheat swine. Wait, I can explain. He must have stolen that ring from me. What? Traitor! I never want to see you again!
Well, Florian is all done in. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Aha! Of course! You set him up nicely.
No mercy, and joking aside.
Aye, here I owe you a reward. And if you need help with anything, just say the word. God be with you.
Nice, I got a few books I gotta read.
This simpleton couldn't have come up with it by himself.
So, how are you enjoying the feast?
Good to see you. I wouldn't mind a few more feasts like this now and then. Have you tasted...
I remain on duty, so I can't. But when I see how the others are enjoying it, Sakra, I miss Prague.
You're a regular martyr. We're in the same boat. My lord also told me not to drink. Do you know the other guy?
They're noblemen from these parts. But I don't... That cheerful little fellow in the middle is Herman Pallet. Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully.
And the other one?
Florian of Lomnitz, a famed wit. For all he could care. Well, we'll see what...
What was von Burgov?
He's the royal chamberlain. So he's in charge of... And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well.
What?
He may be, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back.
Do you know what the negotiation...
No.
But personal bodyguards often hear all...
Well, Hohenstein and Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Aye. And Bocek of Kunstad is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed...
What? Them? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard...
Have you heard the plan?
No. Ulrich is keeping it all...
Not that there's any...
I noticed that your lord isn't too... Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true.
He's a conceited...
If it's glory that you seek...
What about you and the local women folk?
Come off it. I'd have to stand in line behind Herman and his ilk. I'd rather have a drink with... As you wish. But don't overdo it with the wine. Some men drink, others play. Still...
That's all I need.
Don't
I did not expect that. What is that? C? Below? Where is she?
I apologize.
I don't.
Where can I find the serving girl?
I don't know.
Of course, this is the lady that...
Greetings to you.
Excuse me.
What do you want her?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it and you can forget about...
Well, the thing is, they...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to it. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for... I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me. The lock got stuck again and won't... Oh,
Sure, I'll...
thanks. God be with you, sir.
I've opened the spice...
Really? I won't bother locking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. May the Holy Virgin... Farewell.
Where'd she go, though?
God bless. I apologize.
Poor Captain Thomas.
That fool is all I
He's
need.
over the worst, but he'll be bedridden for a while yet.
Does the name Nick Vard live?
Yes, but I haven't seen him for a long time.
Nick Vard is lying dead outside Trotsky Castle walls. He apparently overestimated his strength.
Are you serious?
Blessed are the poor in spirit.
If I sin before God,
Well, well, well. You can pay the indulgence, or you can take the path of repentance. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase. Always keep
I've sinned, Father.
your reputation and deed. Get on the path of repentance.
I'll do it
as you wish. Till we meet.
So, what's it all about, worthy sir?
I came to tell you I managed to find Nick Vard.
Where did that madman wander off to?
He's dead. Poisoned.
My God, did you report it to the...
Yes.
That's good. What about that book?
With regard...
You know what? I couldn't care that cursed tome. I'll actually forgive me.
I'd like to...
There's no time...
Always time to learn. Alright, I think I'm good here.
Here,
Yeah.
Mutt.
I'll buy you some food.
I'm supposed to collect armor and...
Oh, but that horse has already bolted on.
What?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come out.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself...
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't... I reckon you'll have to do the mending.
As you wish. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the...
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I still have this left. Take.
See now? Sacra. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Can't get any better than this. I'd like to do...
Aye. Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
Go back to the party one more time. Let's see what's up. That's all the stuff that it gave me seemed bad.
I have a question. Certainly. I've heard people talking about some think you bought a new bell in Prague.
Well, now.
Well, at the very least, I hear it cost us...
They are right.
Will you tell me what...
I'm afraid not. The finger of God.
Is that the important visit you spoke of earlier?
Exactly. The roads are dangerous, and a good friend of mine is vouching for its safe passage.
Well, it can't be helped, lad. It seems you won't pry Sir Otto's secret out of him today, so we'll have to drown our curiosity in wine.
That deserves a toast. To Lord von Bergo.
Oh, you just want to play dice, that's right.
That's what I call excellent food for the fast.
The master cook here is...
Just watch where you're going next time.
What should I think? It was in my chest in the flower. I don't care about that simpleton. It's Littlehead who's making my...
Thomas. He's over the worst, but he'll be bedridden for a while yet.
I appreciate what he did. And a good...
I think I'm done.
Here you go. Take it.
Don't worry, I'll show you food though.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Looking for Catherine, because something seems suspicious. I don't think she was up there.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Hey Hans. Got a nice room, babe.
Easy! I surrender!
Tried to pick that, and right under my nose, no less.
Oh, please, this is...
Oh.
Whoops.
Give up.
Easy now! I surrender!
You can't say you'll pay up and show.
How dare you have any...
Oh,
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, Mary said, Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary, and the Word was made flesh, and dwelt among us.
Alright, let's go to sleep. Tried to find her. Suspicious that she's gone, but oh well.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Alright, unfortunately that's it for now. We'll be back soon, probably. Anyways, I hope everybody had a good time. Next time, we're going to war.